Welcome to the Hot Takes. In this video, I'll be looking at TikTok and looking at the takes they have about the NBA this season, past and current. I like doing this series because I like to look at the NBA's perspective on the community. So now, let's get it started with the first take.
If you dropping 30 or for 50, 40, 90 splits and only 2 turnovers, how the hell is the damn team 13-13 or whatever and barely leaking at 500? 20 years later, we're going to look at it that way. Only to our eyes, we see what's going on, but 20 years later, we're going to look at it that way. They're going to be like, yo, Steph was averaging 32 and they didn't even make the playoffs.
There's a lot of missing context here.
It is a lot of missing context, but I'm telling you how everything is going to play out as the years go on.
I don't know if 20 years from now, we're going to go back and nitpick the one season where Steph missed the playoffs.
Missing the playoffs in your prime
2 seasons.
Okay, so based on that take, if the community 20 years from now nitpicks Curry's prime this season and how their team is not making the playoffs, that would be one of the most missing context take ever, because this season is bad for the Warriors because their team is not good. So because their team is not good, Curry is dropping up stats, and in those games you can see that Curry is literally leading those teams in those games. Most of those games he's been playing, well, he's injured now. When he was playing, most of those games, he had them in those games. It's his team that's not playing good. It's his team that's selling him. So even if you look 20 years from now, people are going to look at Curry and they'll look at that team and they'll be like, dang, why did that team play so bad? And they're going to look and realize it was the team's fault, because Curry is efficient and Curry is getting assists. He's a playmaker. So if Curry is efficient, he's scoring, and he has an amazing stat line, why didn't the Warriors lose? So common sense is going to say that, oh, okay, the team was bad. And you can look at the team, look at the team average, you look at the team in those clutch moments, you look at the team when he's playing those games, and you can see that his team is not good. So 20 years from now, I don't think people will look at Curry and say that it was a bad team. I think people just look and realize that his team was just bad. That's how it should be. Now, if people, then somebody needs to come and correct them and tell them that you're missing a lot of context because the team was just bad. That's not Curry's fault. That's what needs to happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. I just think that people are gonna be corrected by that, because that's just dumb.
Okay, we got
Okay, so Jordan is a better defender at his peak. Jordan is a better playoff performer. Jordan is also just a better scorer than LeBron James. But Jordan is a better defender. Jordan is a better leader. There's a lot of things you can say about Michael Jordan that's just better than LeBron James. Now, LeBron is a very close second, so it's not that big of a gap. But when you have to do that, you have to nitpick. Now, LeBron has had the Defensive Player of the Year, which you can say he should have won in 2012, but it doesn't matter because he didn't win it, so it doesn't matter. So Jordan has the Defensive Player of the Year on him, and him as a guard winning that is very influential, because a lot of guards don't win that award. So he has that on him. Jordan's a better peak defender in my opinion. Jordan has shut down players that's playing against him in series. And when he played the Lakers in his first finals, Jordan shut Magic down. Jordan did not allow Magic to even do anything like he's supposed to do. That is an accomplishment to do. That is something hard to do. Now, LeBron is a very good defender at his peak, a very good defender, but Jordan shuts down defenders. Jordan is a very amazing defender at his peak. Jordan is a better scorer, in my opinion. I think Jordan is a better scorer than LeBron James. Jordan is also a better leader than LeBron James, in my opinion, as well, because Jordan, through them teams, was able to go 6-0 on that Bulls team. That is a very accomplishment to do with almost the same exact core. Now, I'm not going to take it from LeBron James, because LeBron James switching teams, because, most of the time it's not his fault he does that, because the team isn't good. But the thing as a good leader is, Jordan was able to keep that core together and was able to win championships. Now, the second run they added is Ramen, because it also was Grant. But your ability to be able to do that and to step up, because in the finals, Scottie Pippen did not play good in the finals, and the Jazz and also the Supersonics. So you have to step up in those moments. That is what a leader does. And also, a leader also trusts his teammates. In some of them games, he did not take the last shot. One game, it was John Paxson. One game, it was also Steve Kerr. So you be able to trust your teammates and draw up plays for your teammates. That's leadership. And I just think Jordan is a better peak defender, and Jordan is a better scorer than LeBron James. That's why Jordan is over LeBron James for me. Even if LeBron James wins this, is the all-time leading scorer, which I'm gonna make a video on soon, I still don't think that LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. LeBron has to do a little bit more to be better than Michael Jordan. I still have Jordan as my GOAT.
5 topics Steph Curry fans don't like to talk about. I'm not looking forward to the comment section on this one. Number 1, Being the best shooter of all time does not make you the best player. Number 2, Steve Kerr and Draymond Green are the reasons that Steph Curry won his first finals.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first one. Now, the reason why Steph Curry is also the best player, being the best shooter, is because of the volume that he is able to shoot them threes and is able to contribute to an offense. Steph Curry offensive play is none like no other. He is able to shoot those threes at a volume that is more exceptional than any other player. That's why he's the best three-point shooter. And also, Steph Curry has had years where he's the best player, not because of his shooting. Steph Curry does other things that is good. I'm gonna get to in this video because one thing I hate that he said in this video, when he's literally lying, I'm gonna get to after this take. Also, when they said Steve Kerr and Draymond Green deserve the credit for his first championship, yes, they deserve some credit because, you know, Steve Kerr is the coach. He allowed that system to be around Steph Curry and allowed him to play for him. Draymond Green is also the secondary playmaker, or so the primary player on that team. But Steph Curry is also the scorer. Steph Curry is the number one option on that team. He's the reason why they also won that series. I don't understand how he didn't win Finals MVP as well, because he's the reason why they won that series in most of those games. He was clutch in those games as well. So I don't know how he didn't win Finals MVP. That's a different topic another day. But literally, Curry was the number one option on that team. So if Curry did not score, they wouldn't win. So Steph Curry and Draymond Green deserves credit, of course, because they was on the team. They contributed to the team as well as other teammates. But Steph Curry, you don't just take the credit from him for not winning those 2 championships. That's just a stupid take. That's not something that Curry fans don't want to admit. That's just something that's just dumb that you think of. That's stupid. I don't know how that even exists. That's just...
Number 3, Steph Curry is not a playmaker, and off-ball playmaking is not a real thing.
Okay, so I don't want to go by one, but no, it's actually making me mad because he's really lying. Steph Curry is a playmaker. He literally is one of the primary playmakers on that team. He allows them to get open. Now, the reason why Draymond Green is sometimes the primary playmaker is because Steph Curry has so much gravity on him that it's hard for him to create his own shot. But even when he does, there is plays, there is moments where he literally playmakes for his own team. When Draymond Green is on the floor, Steph Curry is the primary playmaker. Even when Draymond Green is on the floor, sometimes he gives it to Curry so Curry can playmake for his team. The only reason why they have Draymond as the playmaker sometimes is because Draymond is such a smart mind, such a good playmaker, that he sees cuts and he sees Curry get open, because Curry is very good at off ball and very good at off ball. So when he has the ball, they're going to double Curry because Curry is just that good. So they're giving a Draymond as the secondary playmaker or the primary sometimes, and they're going to allow Curry to play off ball, get screens, and get open. That is playmaking. But also, playmaking is also off ball screens as well. I don't know why I said it doesn't exist. Off ball screens exist. That's literally the prime foundation of the Warriors offense. They literally exist. That's what gets some of their teams open sometimes, because when they do an off-ball screens, you're watching Curry and it's an easy backdoor cut for somebody. Or you're watching Clay, you're watching Curry, easy backdoor, easy three-pointer on the corner. That's what helps their team so much because of the gravity Curry and Clay has. That gravity equals playmaking, because the gravity he has allows other teammates to get open. That's playmaking. Playmaking is allowing your teammates to get open or seeing your teammates open and initiating a play. That's playmaking. So Curry is doing that by off-balling and also playmaking as well. Oh my.
Number 4, Steph Curry and the Warriors would not have won their back-to-back finals if they did not bring in Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry is not going to win a championship the rest of his career. Number 5, Steph Curry is not top 10 all time. Bonus, his wife does not like him, she just likes the money.
I don't understand why people thought that Curry wasn't going to win the championship. They just act like Kevin Durant was the main piece on that team when he wasn't. That take aged so poorly, because Curry will be able to win. I don't know why people thought he couldn't win another championship without Kevin Durant. His 2015 team was still amazing. His 2016 team was also good as well. The only reason why they got Kevin Durant was because Kevin Durant went to the Warriors and won the title. I don't know why he thought that he wouldn't be able to win a championship. That take aged very poorly. Curry without Kevin Durant, I believe, would have still won at least in the championship, because the team they had before KD was a good constructed team. The only reason why they lost 2016 was because the team sold. The team did not play good enough and allowed the Cavs to come back. So if they got rid of Harrison Barnes like usually do and replaced it with another small forward, they would have still won. I think the Warriors would have still won without Kevin Durant. Now the Warriors, needed Kevin Durant. I don't let people say that because the Warriors didn't need KD. They allowed him to come in because why would you neglect a superstar who wants to play on your team? That's just dumb. That's just not smart of you to be like, oh yeah, I don't want a superstar on my team who wants to come here. I would say yes to that. So of course Kevin Durant would come on the Warriors and be a dominant team. So of course that makes sense. But Kevin Durant needed the Warriors. Kevin Durant needed the Warriors more than the Warriors need KD. I believe that, and that's how it was anyway. So I think the Warriors will be able to win anyway. Him not being top 10 all time. Now, based on that take before he won his 4th championship, yes, I don't think Steph Curry was top 10. I think he was top 20. But for me right now, Steph Curry is in my top 10 right now. He is like 10 or 11 for me because he's still doing this at an elite level right now. If he didn't have a shoulder injury, he would still play at elite level. If he gets one more All-NBA, another All-Star, that is 10 plus years of him being at an All-NBA level. That's unheard of. So I think Steph Curry is 11, 12. I think he's 15 max, but for me, he's like 11, 10. I think he's up there.
5 things Jordan fans don't want to admit. 1. Jordan was a 3-time first-round exit and got swept by the Celtics and Larry Bird twice. 2. He could not beat the Pistons until he had 2 All-NBA defenders around him. 3. He retired because of his illegal gambling issues, not just to play baseball. 4. When Jordan came back, they would have not kept winning if they did not bring in Rodman. Number 5. He only came out of retirement the 2nd time to validate his greatness before LeBron came and took over the league.
Okay, so that LeBron taking the end is just the biggest meat right century. I'm not even going to address that. Now, him lose to the Celtics his first couple years, now that Bulls team was trash. I don't understand what he wants what he wants Michael Jordan to do. That Bulls team was trash. And the fact he was able to make that team even compete against Celtics one-up game when he scored 69 points is an accomplishment because that team sucks. I don't know what he wanted Michael Jordan to do against the Boston Celtics team who was literally winning championships in that time. That doesn't make sense. Then him needing 2 All-NBA defenders to do the Pistons. I mean, okay, I don't understand what he knows about the Pistons. The Detroit Pistons was called the bad boys for a reason. They were literally dominating team because of their defense. They were really aggressive and they were really bullying Jordan. So Jordan had offseason after the Pistons winning the 2nd championship. He had to go into the offseason, tell his team to muscle up and gain muscle so they can fight against the Pistons because the Pistons had the Jordan rules against Michael Jordan. So the rules didn't allow Michael Jordan to score. So of course he needed better help or more muscle on his team to get him to do that. That's just, I don't understand. We don't want to admit that because it's not true. That doesn't even make sense. Then him needing Rodman to win is because his second championship, Horace Grant left the team on the Magic. So he needed another power forward, another rebound, another presses down the paint, tells him out. And Dennis Rodman was open. Dennis Rodman is one of the best rebounders of all time. So of course they're going to need him to help win. He needs his team to help win. That doesn't even make sense. And then him saying that Jordan quit because of gambling, that's really a conspiracy theory. Jordan did not leave because of gambling. He literally left to play baseball because his father died. That's just a dumb take as well. I don't understand his hate for Michael Jordan and Steph Curry. Like, his takes are literally stupid and it don't even make sense. Because Jordan, like, if you love LeBron that much, just say that. Like, if you don't like Michael Jordan, just say that. Because literally the takes don't make no sense that he has against Michael Jordan. The takes are dumb. Like, it literally just doesn't make sense to you to hit on Michael Jordan that hard that you are just making up things that aren't true for Michael Jordan. That's just stupid. So that's it, the end of the video. That is the hot takes. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like these takes that I had. It kind of made me a little bit upset with some things he was saying because he was literally lying in what he was saying. But I hope you enjoyed the video. We got more videos coming out soon. And thanks for watching and have a good day.